to Mike's Garage. Today I have another car review for you. This is the first year they ever made the Ford Escape. This is a 2001. This is kind of the mid-model, not too fancy, but not the stripped down one. They still make this vehicle now. This is 20th year or 21st year of production. This does have the 3-liter, 24-valve Duratec engine that I have in my 2004 Mercury Sable. So this has been a great engine, and it's pretty bulletproof. I think I've mentioned it before. This is the same engine they put in the Aston Martins, but just half the size. Instead of a V12, it's a V6. Anyway, this vehicle does have an automatic transmission. It's 4-speed, including overdrive. Anyway, this vehicle was a collaboration between Ford and Mazda. This is the first car-based SUV for Ford. It was based on the Mazda 626. So basically, except for the body, the two cars are identical. It does ride on a 103-inch wheelbase, and it gets about 23 city, 28 miles per gallon highway, although it's likely that it's probably a little bit lower than that. This car does weigh 4,140 pounds, and it does have a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. This is a 4-wheel drive vehicle with 4-wheel independent suspension. It does have the optional ABS brakes. It does have the normal options: cruise, AC, CD player, radio, power windows, power locks. It does have the fold-down rear seat, so you have quite a bit of cargo space. So let's do a walk around. I'll show you guys the outside, the inside, the engine, and then we're going to take it for a road test. So let's get on it. Anyway, this car is in sort of a medium blue with the standard XLT body cladding. It doesn't have the fender flares. It does, however, unfortunately have the wheel well rust, which was a common issue for these vehicles, as they use sort of a double-sided foam tape in between the inner and outer metal pieces, and it just held water there and just rusted. But it does have the nice alloy wheels. Anyway, it's got power windows, power locks, and all that good stuff. And here is the engine. It's the Ford 24-valve V6 Duratec. Takes the standard Ford 5W20. Very dusty in here. All this car is not used very much. So now let's take a look at the interior. All right. Well, the interior, like I said, this car is very dirty. It's been here a while. But the door panels are in great shape. The dash is in great shape. No cracks or anything like that. Interior is pretty standard. Vinyl with cloth inserts. You got your cruise control on the steering wheel. Power mirrors. Inside here. CD cassette, just a single CD, little place for your garage door opener. Got some nice storage places in here. I'll take a look at the back. Nope, it is still locked. There we go. Pretty standard back here. Actually pretty roomy and fairly comfortable. Nice cargo area. Headliners in very good condition. So now I think it's time to take it for a ride. So let's go. All right, here we go. The all-important road test. Getting in this car is very easy. One thing that would be nice is to have an armrest here, so when you get in, there's nothing to lean against. Sometimes you need to get a little leverage. Power windows and everything seems to work. All right, let's go. All right, it does have a column shift, which is kind of rare these days. Now, first impressions are it's very comfortable. The seats are very soft. I do enjoy them. I don't really like seats that are too hard or too heavily bolstered, and this one isn't. It's got just enough for you. Brakes are making a bit of noise because they're very rusty. But, you know, it actually seems very smooth. It's slightly bouncy. Let's see if I can... Okay, there. Recline the seat a little bit. That's a little bit better. But it's very comfortable to drive. Everything is positioned so you can get to it fairly easily. It's pretty quiet. Now, this vehicle, although it looks dirty, it's got the rusty wheel arches and all that in the rear. This car has 36,304 miles on it, which is shocking for one of these. It's 20 years old, and it just hit its warranty mileage. Now, obviously, they're not going to fix anything if you had to take it in for a warranty service, but it's all right. Now, if you can see down there, just 36,000 miles on this baby. It does need a good detail and all that, but that's easy stuff. And from the noises I'm hearing, I do believe it needs wheel bearings. But everything else seems okay. Turn signals work. Radio, I'm sure, works. Air conditioning is on, and it's very nice because it is 90 degrees today. It is terribly hot. But, all in all, I think this would be a great car. Now, this does belong to a friend of mine who just kind of left it at our shop. He doesn't use it. It might actually be for sale, and if he decides to sell it and give me a decent price, I'd be very interested in purchasing it, because this thing will last a long time. But, oof, wow, those wheel bearings and rusty rotors are really noisy. Now, this is a big seller for Ford. I don't know the exact sales figures. I'll look it up when I do the editing, and I'll put it in the bottom and how many they've sold this year, and then total for its entire production run of 20 years. But you see these everywhere. Parts plentiful, cheap to fix, cheap to run. If you want a cheap SUV, this is a good one. Now, my Kia Sportage, that's a great vehicle, but sometimes parts are a little hard to find. Like my steering knuckle that I tried to replace on there to fix the four-wheel drive, which didn't fix it. I spent $357 on that part. I ended up just putting, as you remember, I just put manual hubs on there. Solved the problem. I should have just done that in the first place. But anyway, this is a great vehicle. And if you're looking for something just to run around in, you'll probably pick one of these up for a couple grand. Might have a little rust on it, may have a little bit of, maybe it's got a dirty interior or something, but you know what? It'll last. So, I do thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying my videos. And if there's something that you'd like to see that I can do, I'd love to do it for you. And if you're in the Chicago area and you have a cool car you'd like me to review, I'd love to do that. So, anyway, thanks a lot, guys. And I'm going to run this back to my shop and have a great one. See you soon. Thanks for watching.